This is our nursing interview for our Nursing 230 course level class. This interview is focused around Gordon's coping stress tolerance pattern. All characters and situations in this interview are fictitious.
Hashtag half of nurses break that.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, my name is Abby and I'll be your student nurse today. What's your name?
Grace.
Grace.
Grandpa.
Grace, it's so nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And what's your date of birth?
9/10/96.
Okay. What brought you in here today?
I guess I have some things going on in my life that I would like some advice on. I need someone to talk to about.
Okay, before we begin the interview process, I would just like you to know that anything and everything we talk about today will be confidential. Also, at this time, can you tell me if you have any allergies or any recent changes in your health history besides the chief complaint that brought you in here today?
No, I don't have any allergies, but what is a chief complaint?
Oh, I'm sorry. Pardon my medical jargon. A chief complaint is the main reason that brought you in here today.
Oh. Okay.
With that being said, Grace, what brought you in here today?
I just feel really stressed out lately. And at first I thought it was just something that I'd have to suck it up and deal with it. But every day I get more and more worried. And I'm starting to feel like it's affecting my health too.
Grace, what's something specific in your life that's really stressing you out right now?
College. College is more than an adjustment that I thought it would be. I'm having issues with my roommate. I miss my boyfriend, and I'm struggling with classes. And to top it all off, I can't sleep.
Okay. It sounds like you have a lot going on in your life right now that could lead to stress.
Everything has just been very overwhelming.
I see. Are you living far from your family or are you close to them?
I'm really close to my family, especially to my mom. She supports me in almost everything that I do, but it's really hard being almost 2.5 hours away from them. I feel more like myself when I'm at home.
I see. It could be a relaxing routine if you say that you miss your mom to call her every once in a while. Maybe you can make a specific time at night, let's say from 8 p.m. to 8:15, that you make it a point to contact her and call her. It might be relaxing to hear a familiar voice, which could help you relax before bed. You said that you had trouble sleeping. Can you tell me more about that?
Before classes started, I slept very well and got almost 8 hours of sleep every night. But once classes began, I couldn't fall asleep. Every night, I toss and turn and lay awake, thinking about my family back home. Sometimes I get less than 4 hours of sleep every night.
Have you taken any medications, natural supplements, or tried anything else to help you sleep?
I tried drinking warm milk and going to bed earlier, but none of those things seem to work.
One thing that many people find helpful for them to fall asleep is called guided meditation. There's lots of different ones that you can find online for free, maybe even on YouTube. It's a great way to relax and clear your mind before you go to bed. Has anything that you have tried worked at all for your sleep?
The one thing that did work was when I went to the gym. It was probably because of my workout.
Exercise can be a great stress reliever, but you're not doing it every day, are you?
Well, no. But that's because I have an on-campus job.
Do you enjoy working?
I need the money for school, but it gives me a lot of guilt.
Can you expand on that?
Yeah, I guess I feel guilty while I'm at work because I know that I should be studying. I honestly haven't been keeping up with my homework this semester, and I'm taking 18 credits this semester.
College can be difficult. I remember when I was a freshman, I couldn't believe all of the homework I got. But something that helped me was getting my homework done right away. Even though sometimes I was lacking motivation, I always felt better when I didn't procrastinate and got things done way before the deadline. Do you think that that could help you?
Maybe. I guess I have a hard time managing my time.
Grace, do you use a planner to help you organize your due dates and assignments?
Yes, I do. Now that you bring that up, we actually do have peer mentors. They kind of helped me at the beginning of the semester.
That would be an excellent resource again this semester too. I would also suggest finding a quiet, secluded place to study, free from distractions, and that includes your phone. Is there maybe like a study lounge or like a learning commons that you could work at?
Yeah, last semester I would take my lunch to go, and we'll go to the learning commons, but this time I feel like I'm too busy to even have lunch.
How many meals would you say that you have a day?
One, maybe two at most.
Wow. How many meals did you have before you went to school?
Oh, easily 3. Sometimes with a snack or two in between them each.
What would you say is the main reason as to why you aren't eating as much?
Well, I know I shouldn't be skipping meals, but besides not having enough time, the stress almost makes me feel sick.
How so?
I feel like I'm gonna throw up, and I get really hot, and I have a really bad headache.
A lot of people suffer from these same types of side effects from stress. Can you rate your headache pain on a scale of 0 to 10? 0 is no pain at all, and 10 is the worst pain you've ever felt in your life. It's debilitating.
I would probably rate it at a constant 4 or 5. I can function with it, but it's annoying, and it doesn't seem to go away unless I eat a decent meal.
It's important to take care of your health by eating. You don't always have to have a full meal, but you might want to start implementing having some smaller snacks throughout the day. Eating more frequently but lesser quantities may help alleviate that nausea that you were describing to me. And getting proper nutrition will just help you feel better overall. Also remember to stay hydrated by drinking lots of water.
That's a good idea. I think I could do that.
Okay, now I believe you mentioned something about your roommate before?
Yeah, that's like a whole different story. We didn't know each other coming into school, and she's pretty nice and all, but we are total opposites.
How so?
Well, I'm quieter and way more reserved, and sometimes at night she'll have friends over, like 3 or 4 at a time, and they usually stay until 11 p.m. or later, since she doesn't have any work, and since she doesn't have any early classes in the morning. And then when she's with them, she doesn't get any work done with them, so she then studies during the night. That definitely doesn't help when I'm trying to fall asleep at night.
I see. Grace, confrontation is never a fun thing, but have you talked to her about any of this?
No, I haven't. I just want her and I to get along. I'm fearful that if I create tension between her and I, that I will be even more stressed out.
Even so, I think that it might be beneficial to you to have a conversation with her about boundaries. Just to give you some ideas, maybe you and your roommate could compromise on a time that her and her friends leave, like, say maybe 9 o'clock. That way, she could get some work done and you could get some sleep. Or you could suggest that you don't care if her friends stay over as long as it's on the weekends, but on weeknights, maybe they could find a different area to hang out, like the lounge or the learning commons.
Even though I don't want to confront her, that does sound nice. I will think about having the conversation with her.
In the meantime, have you ever tried having a fan on so that you can't hear her working?
You know, now that you bring that up too, I do have a little fan, but I never even thought about using that.
Not only might it help keep you cooler and more comfortable, but you might not hear her working as much. I'll let you in on a little secret. When I need some really good sleep for clinicals, I always turn my fan on so that I can't hear my husband snoring. Yeah. Another thing that might help you fall asleep is wearing an eye mask. It would block out all of the lights so that you can't see your roommate studying at her desk.
My brother uses one of those. I can ask him to lend it to me.
Great. Are you feeling a little bit better now, Grace?
I actually am. Thank you.
Do you have any questions for me?
I don't think so. I'm just ready to not feel so stressed out anymore.
Long periods of stress can put wear and tear on one's body. Our body is equipped with natural mechanisms to help deal with the daily stressors of our life. But I understand that you do not enjoy feeling crummy like this. So let's go over some solutions that we discussed.
That looks good to me.
What are some ways that you remember to help combat your stress?
Well, first, as soon as I get back to my dorm today, I'm going to organize all my notes into separate binders, write down all my upcoming assignments that are due, as well as figure out a good way to study. That may make me a tad more stressed out in the beginning, as it might seem overwhelming, but I think I will be setting myself up for success in the future. Also, I'm going to text my roommate and ask what she is doing tonight. I think I will ask her to dinner and then talk about compromising boundaries there. Speaking of food, I know that I should be eating better. I know that it might make me feel nauseous in the beginning, but good nutrition is necessary. Finally tonight, I will call my mom when she gets off work and tell her about my day. It'll be nice to have her support.
There seems to be something else that's bothering you. What else is going on?
It's just that I really miss my boyfriend. I'm not used to being so far away from him, and I think it's hurting our relationship. I'm afraid we're going to break up.
How often do you get to see each other?
Well, I get to see him when I'm on breaks, and we try to call each other every couple of days. It's just hard being so far away.
A lot of couples find it difficult to adjust to a new situation like this, like a long-distance relationship in college. Have you tried distracting yourself from it? What do you like to do for fun?
I haven't been really doing much. I mostly just stay in my room.
Why?
I don't know. I just don't feel like doing anything.
Are there any on-campus clubs or activities that you might be interested in joining?
There's some that have caught my attention, but I never gave them much thought past that.
Joining those on-campus activities might be a good way to occupy your time and create new and fulfilling friendships.
I guess I just don't see a point in joining them because I don't think they will actually take my mind off my boyfriend.
Well, I guess you won't know unless you try. But you might, but have you met some other people on campus who are experiencing the same thing?
Like I said before, I mostly stay in my room, so I haven't met anyone.
If you get to know more people, you might be able to talk to them and see how other people deal with the similar things. Getting out of your comfort zone may seem scary at first, but it might do wonders for your stress.
Okay.
I sense some hesitation in your voice.
Yes, because I can't see myself joining all these things because that isn't really who I am. But if it'll take my mind off my boyfriend, I guess I can try to join some clubs and meet some more people.
That's the spirit. Do you have a support network? Are there any friends or family members that you like to talk to when you're feeling down?
I do have a support network at home. I feel alone when I'm at school, like I don't have anyone to talk to. But when I do feel down, I always call my boyfriend. He somehow always knows how to cheer me up.
It's good that you feel so comfortable opening up to your boyfriend, but like you said, he's a far distance away. It's important to have someone in person to talk to too. I know many colleges have an on-campus counseling service. If your school has one, maybe the next time you're feeling alone, you could see about talking to someone there.
I guess that's a possibility. I don't know though. I think it would be hard to talk to someone I don't know.
I understand that it can be scary to open up and be vulnerable to people that you don't know. But like me, counselors are professionals who are there to help you and will keep your information private. They might be able to tell you about other resources at your college that you might not know about.
That makes a lot of sense. I think my school has a counseling center. Maybe I can check it out some more.
Do you have any more questions for me, Grace, or anything else you'd like to talk about?
I don't think so, but thank you for your help.
You're welcome. It was so nice to meet you.
It was nice to meet you too. I'm sure I'll see you soon.
Okay. Have a good one.
You too.